CBS. Welcome home.
Do I love Jeffrey, Buzz? Where's all this coming from? What did Jeffrey say to you?
A lot. Stop avoiding the issue.
I'm not avoiding anything.
Well, then answer me. Are you in love with this man or not? It's a simple enough question.
You know, nothing with you is ever simple.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this anyway, believe me.
I have told you the truth about your son. What more could you possibly want?
The truth about Jeffrey is what I'd like. I mean, you've led me to believe that the guy was nothing but trouble. You've hinted that he was dangerous.
That's right. So?
But that's not the way you were treating him just now. That man walked out of here confident in the fact that he had something more with you than a business arrangement. So tell me the truth. What is it with you two? Is it just business?
No.
Light and shadow. These are the key elements when photographing the landscape of the human form.
What the hell?
Oh, man, this is what I'd like you all to focus on as you make a careful study of today's model, the female nude.
Okay, guys, we got your diapers and your wipes. Jason's passy. Kevin, you need something for your gums, don't you? Okay, let's hope that this is Daddy. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Rick.
Well, it's nice to see you, too.
Come on in. Come on in.
Well, we need to go. It's getting
I know, I'm getting everything together here. You know, these twins don't travel lightly. Sometimes it's almost impossible to get out of here, especially with just one person.
Hey, you seem to be got down, Pat.
Well, Mrs. Murphy's got me beat by 15 seconds.
Who's, Mrs. Murphy?
She's a woman I met online in one of those multiple birth chat rooms.
Right.
You know, she's a proud parent of quintuplets.
You'd have to put me in a funny farm.
Well, she's kind of my role model. She's a single mom.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sterilizing some bottles, so you look after the boys while I get them, okay?
Sure, I'd love to. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, buddy? Oh, jeez, what's wrong, buddy? You got some gas? Here, come to you. There you go. Oh, there you go. You got some gas? You need a burp? Ross?
I'm supposed to take Blake and the twins to the pediatrician. What are you doing here?
No, Blake didn't tell me you were coming over either.
What are you doing with my son?
Blake had to check on something in the kitchen.
Really? So what?
So, Jason had a gas pain. I had to burp him.
Well, why don't you give it to me?
There's a blanket around Kevin's foot. Could you get that for me? There you go, fella. All right. Hey. Oh, come on, Daddy. Oh, what a big boy. What a big boy. Ross, circular motion seemed to work really good with him.
I think I can handle this.
Fine. Just trying to help.
Seems to be your motto. I read up on these DPT shots that the kids are going to get, and I understand that there's a minimal risk of severe side effects, and I'm having second thoughts.
About immunizing them?
Well, for some people, the cure is worse than the disease.
Well, if we're talking about statistics, it makes much more sense to immunize the kids than not to. I mean, side effects are rare.
They can be severe, though.
But I'm just saying, I just think it's better for the kids to get the shots than not to get the shots.
Well, I don't think you should say that, Doctor, unless you read up on the latest stuff.
Kevin is much more susceptible for infections because of his splenectomy.
Yeah, well, I thought that we were giving him penicillin on a daily basis to counteract
I think it's just
that.
best to talk to the doctor about it, Ross, if you don't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, I got the formula in, Ross. I didn't hear you come in.
Wouldn't it have been nice to tell me that Rick was going to be here? Do you think I like these kind of surprises?
Well, I thought that it was more important to include both you and Rick in on this. I think we should be going. That is, Ross, if you still feel like coming.
Yes, I do.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Oil of Olay.
As I adjust the model's position, notice the relationship between skin tone and light. Now I'm going to shift the head a little, raise her arm on this side. Now that will be our first pose. I need a light meter reading. Any volunteers? Jay, how about you?
What?
The incident light meter. We're shooting ASA 64. We need an aperture setting. Mr. Chamberlain, sometime today would be nice.
Sorry.
Now, closer, much closer than that. A couple of inches from the face in order to get an accurate reading. With skin tone, there's little room for error. The first series of pictures we're taking today is about skin
What the
texture.
hell are you doing here, Michelle?
It's none of your business, Jay.
Camera is your tool. Use it to reveal
15 and it's $30 an hour.
the model.
I know you're in this.
Everyone
course,
sees
so
her
what's the big
in
deal?
their
What's
own
the
way.
big deal?
Make us see what you see, the crook of her neck, her arm, her knee. So what did you come up with?
F-stop of 1.4.
You heard him, class. Start shooting. Jay, that means you too. You're a photographer, not the subject. Okay, good work. For the next series of pictures, I'd like to focus on a different area of the body. Now, could you take your robe and put it off your shoulders, please?
I love this. It's just like flying.
You know, I think I just got a glimpse of what you must have been like at 8.
I was pretty cute.
Bet you were.
Do you still see me as a kid?
No, not in the least.
Doesn't it bother you that we haven't slept together?
Whoa, whoa. Where's all this coming from? So,
I don't know. I was just thinking, actually, what happened with Michelle at a party got me to thinking. You must think I'm pretty immature. I mean, you've been all over the world. You've been with lots of women who weren't virgins.
no, I guess they weren't, but now you're making me out to be some kind of world-class heartbreaker, and that's not how it was.
But still, I mean, it's got to be weird for you. I mean, it's got to be weird waiting for me.
What's going on here?
I was just wondering, you know, I was just wondering. I mean, you never try to talk me into bed. I just... Don't you want me?
Don't I want you? Talia, I want you so bad sometimes, I feel like I can't even breathe. Let me tell you something, okay? When you walk into a room and I see you searching for someone, I have to turn around and look around because I can't believe that you're looking for me. And when you spot me and you're coming over to me, I am pinching myself because it's like I'm dreaming. I wonder, what is an angel like that doing with me? And what if she wakes up and realizes that I don't deserve her?
That's what you're thinking?
Look, I may have had more experience than you, but none of it matters. This is like a first for me, too.
First, I don't get
Look,
it. I mean, you've been
yeah,
around.
I'm a jazz man, and I've played in all kinds of rooms across the world, like you said, and look, sometimes it gets smoky, and it gets late, and it gets lonely. And sometimes when a nice lady wants to offer you company in a nice crib and conversation for a change, you take it. But it has nothing to do with love. You wanted to know how I feel about you, if I want you. I want you so bad, I don't even know how to put it into words. Okay, I am a jazz man. I am a musician. I'm not a poet. Dahlia, I want to make love to you. And I want it to be as perfect as an imperfect guy like me can make it for you. But when it happens, and it will happen, it'll happen if someone up there is listening to my prayers. When it happens, it's gonna be like the first time for me too. I've never been in love before.
Yes. Jeffrey and I mean more to each other than just business partners.
Well, the story changes. Yet again.
Buzz, I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm going to tell you so that I can explain it. When I met Jeffrey, we were both very lonely. It was probably the lowest point in my life.
Reenactment, if you don't mind.
You asked me for the truth.
I don't need the details. I can fill in the blanks.
No, what does that mean?
I've seen this kind of thing before.
Don't you take this condescending tone with me. You haven't got the foggiest idea what my relationship is like with Jeffrey.
I don't.
No, you don't. You haven't given me 2 minutes to explain it to you.
There's nothing to explain. Come on. I mean, you have a typical run-of-the-mill love-hate relationship here. A little edge to it, a little danger. I mean, we've all been through that, you know? I mean, the kind of high drama you two are having right now, we've all enjoyed, but just most of us outgrow it.
Buzz, would you please listen to me?
You don't have to apologize. You don't have to apologize.
I was not about to apologize.
I mean, I should have seen it coming. I mean, I went through the same thing with Reva. There I was, you know, with this sort of, you know, unhealthy relationship, you know, control, manipulation, obsession, and that kind of stuff.
What? Control? You think I'm obsessed with Jeffrey?
Lady, call it whatever you want. But for my own part, I accept responsibility for it. I should never let myself get dragged into this thing with you and Jeffrey without knowing the details. But tell me something. It must have been a turn-on, huh?
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, when you stole Coop from out under his nose. I mean, it must have really got him going.
You are way out of line here.
Look, no, play your games. It's fine with me. Really, it is. I mean, you know, you get your kicks any way you want. Doesn't make any difference to me. But, you know, sort of leave me and the kid out of it.
Oh, you are so obsessed with the way you feel, your hurt, your loss, your pain. You don't even take into consideration. Don't walk away from me at this point. Where are you going?
I'm gonna take the kid and I'm going to the park.
No, you are not going anywhere. You are not going for a walk alone with Coop.
Really? Says who?
Me, his mother.
I'm his father.
Yes, you are, but you're a stranger to him at the moment.
Well, whose fault is that?
That's not the point.
Oh, really? Pray tell, what is the point?
The point is that you're a stranger to him right now, and I'm afraid that he will be frightened if he's suddenly alone with you.
So my son's afraid of me.
No, Buzz.
Well, you know, I should think by now that he'd be able to adapt to just about any stranger, seeing as you and Jeffrey foist him on nannies and everybody in Europe from the day he was born.
That's not fair. That's very, very cruel.
Please, no. I know your lifestyle. You told me about that part of your marriage. Here, you blow into some gala, you stash the kid with whatever child care professional you can find, then you pull the heist, then you move on to your next robbery, right?
Don't play dirty. Don't do it. Now, we may not have the best marriage in the world, Jeffrey and I, but we have always given Coop everything in the world.
Stop it. Stop it.
What?
Stop it. I mean, please. Stop trying to make your marriage sound like it's no big deal, like it's a little thing that we can just work our way around.
You make this sound like I'm ready to just fall back into your arms, and that all I need to do is apologize for having a life while you weren't around.
You don't have to apologize for anything. You already said that. Except, perhaps, having our child and not telling me about it.
Thank you. That's nice of you to throw that in my face. Yes.
Well, it happened just now. I'm still a little raw, you know.
Buzz, you know me.
I thought I did.
How could I have lived with a man for almost 2 years? Allowed him to put his name on our son's birth certificate if I didn't care for him? How do you think, what do you feel about me?
You have lied to me so many times. I don't know what to believe. And to tell you the truth, I'm not sure it's worth the trouble to find out.
Dr. Gottlieb will be examining the boys today.
Yeah. I haven't met him yet.
No, neither have I.
Wait a minute. I thought Dr. Leahy was the one who checked the boys out of the hospital.
One of 3 doctors in the practice.
Well, Dr. Gottlieb is supposed to be very good. I mean, he's treated Meg, so Fletcher and Mom really swear by him. Oh, hi, Doctor.
Hi, Doc.
Hello, Rick. You're both the fathers?
Yes, I'm Ross Marler.
Good to see you.
Doctor, I have a question about Kevin.
What is it? What's wrong with
Well,
Kevin?
it's not a very big deal. It's just that he hasn't been sleeping very well lately, and he's been very cranky, so...
Blank, that's nothing to worry about. He's cutting teeth. Those symptoms are perfectly normal, right, Don?
Yeah.
See? He's got a really one going right here. Where it was one sharp inside.
Little guy. Jason. Who's that?
Hi.
Who's that? All right. They both look great. Let's weigh them.
Okay. Doc's gonna weigh you now.
Okay.
There you go.
All right, here we go. Oh, yeah, you like the scale. Sit right down.
Oh,
Sit
yes.
right down there.
What a good boy.
Okay.
What a
15 and a half.
Good boy.
There you go.
Next.
Yep. We're gonna sit you right here. Okay. And 14 and a half. Okay.
A couple of bruisers. No wonder I have such big biceps, you know?
Doctor, Jason's weight gain is where it should be, correct?
Good. Now for the fun part, their shots.
Now, Doc, I did talk to Dr. Leahy about Kevin's splenectomy, and he said it was okay to go ahead and give the shots. Blake, is that okay with you?
I don't know. You know, here I am trying to protect the boys, and then I'm okaying something that's going to hurt them. I hate needles.
Well,
I have a high tolerance for pain, so I'm sure Jason has inherited that.
No. It'll be okay.
Oh, Jason, you win. You're the lucky one. I know that feeling.
That's all right.
It's okay.
I know that feeling, but I tell you, the spring training is almost over, and I better get going, get those White Sox tickets before all the good seats are taken, huh?
I thought the kids were going to be Cub fans. No. Oh, okay.
Oh, what a good, brave boy you are.
Oh, it's over? You did it already,
You're my
huh?
brave
Oh, good work.
Oh,
Good
what
job,
a
Jason.
sweetheart.
Okay.
I thought I was going to faint.
Now, you got to hang in. We got one more to go. Okay, now, Doc's going to give you a shot here, okay? The pain's going to last just a second,
Yeah.
and then you get over it, okay? I promise. Life's like that, you know? It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
You see a good boy?
My fearless one.
There's my fearless little guy.
You're a hero.
Good job.
Hero you are. Yes, you are.
Good job.
Both boys, you're both heroes.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Did it go? Oh, okay.
What?
It's a hospital. It's ER. I told them they were short-staffed tonight, and I told them I'd help out in case they had a problem.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yes, I'll give you the details, you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Later.
Bye. Doctor, I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks for being so good to my son. Okay. See you later, Ross.
Oh, Abby.
Hi, Lillian. What's that?
Well, it's just frazzled here tonight. Doctors called in sick, 3 nurses called in sick. We're really short-handed.
Well, don't let me keep you, and if you need any help, let me know.
Wait, I just heard that you might be leaving the hospital. Now, is this true?
I'm cutting down on my hours.
Abby, I think I know what this is about.
Oh, Lillian.
No, just let me say my piece, okay?
No, but you don't know.
No, I do know. I know very well what it's like to come to this hospital every day and see someone that you were very close to. Even when it didn't work out, it makes it even harder. And I know how hard this is going to be on you. I know you're angry at Rick, and you have every right to be, but please don't make a decision that you're going to regret later with your life over some man, please.
But Lillian.
Louie, thank
What?
God.
We had an accident at the Spalding warehouse. 4 people got hurt. EMS is on the way with the others. This guy's name is Ronald Miller.
All right.
His leg is messed up. I tried to put a splint on it. I don't know if I did more harm than good.
I'm sure you did a fine job. It looks like you passed out.
I don't know. He was unloading a shipment. He was doing an inventory, and a forklift just went nuts and knocked over a whole shipping wall. He got his leg caught under it.
Vasovagal response due to pain, probably. Get IV fluids, 0.9 normal saline.
Sure.
Get a doctor for me, please, right away.
What does that mean?
His pupils are equal and reactive. Yeah. Good. Okay. Oh, Abby, please come talk to him, all right? You're going to be okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Mr. Miller? Huh?
Sorry, Raj. Just hang in there, man.
Mr. Miller?
He was had off to the side of a forklift, and he was on a shipping wall, and the whole thing, it just jerked. Oh, God, I didn't know you were going to be here, man.
Neither did I. What is it?
Lower right fracture of the right leg, right there.
Okay.
He has a strong pulse. He was hurt at the Spalding warehouse.
Yeah, I mean, we literally had to dig this poor guy out from under a bunch of
He
crates.
had a syncopal episode.
All right, what's his BP?
90/50.
Heart rate?
45, 50.
Okay. All right, Mr. Miller, we're going to take a look at your leg, okay? All right, we got an open tibia fracture, and we got to bleed. We got to give him some stitches. Give me a suture trace.
Yep.
Stand.
Excuse me, Philip.
Keep checking this pressure. Fluids wide open. Let's do it right now.
He just got caught under the thing.
Okay, all right, let's numb him up. Mr. Miller, you're going to feel a bit of a sting,
You're
okay?
gonna be okay, Mr. Miller.
All right.
It's okay. Okay? That's good.
Okay, now we can get this bleeding stopped by giving you a couple stitches.
Okay.
Give me sutures.
It's going to be fine, Ron. You're in very good
All
hands
right,
here.
keep checking
Yeah,
his
you're gonna be
BP.
just fine. Yeah.
His pressure stabilized. Give him 60 meperidine IM, okay?
Yeah,
We need to get him up
stabilize
to X-rays right
We
now.
don't have anyone to take him out. That's why you were called in. All the doctors, all the nurses, everyone's
All
out.
Abby, we're a little short-staffed here. We need your help, okay?
Of course. Anything
All
I
right,
can
go
do.
ask the desk to get a tech down here from radiology ASAP. We also need to do an orthopedic consult. Have him call Dr. Phelps, and we need an orthopedic cart. Can you snag one for me?
All right. I'll wheel it around on my way back.
All right.
All right.
No problem. Thanks, Abby.
Philip made that.
You did a nice job, pal.
It looks very...
CBS. Welcome home.
Now, Marcus, I know you think it's Joe Lovano, but it's not. It's Joshua Redman.
No. It's Joe Lovano.
It's
And
Joshua
don't try and
Redman.
tell me that I don't even know who my own man is, okay?
You know what? This isn't even worth arguing about. It just isn't. Besides, I'm right. So
No, you know...
I know I'm right.
Don't go there, because this is a jazz thing. I'm a jazz player. These are two jazz, tenor, saxophone players. I see how you get them confused.
It's
Don't worry
Joshua
about it.
Redman.
Do you want to make a bet? Put your money
Oh,
where
yeah,
your
I
mouth
will.
is.
I'll be willing to bet, but I know I'm not going to lose.
I'll tell you what. If you lose, you get to polish my saxophone for a month. Hmm?
Anything else?
Oh, yeah. You get to drive me to all my Towers gigs, and on the way, pick up some Elaine's chocolate cake to feed to me on my breaks.
Do we get to talk about what I win, if I should happen to
You
win?
can get whatever you like, because it's not gonna happen.
You have to chop off all your hair.
I thought you liked my hair.
Oh, no, I love your hair, but if we're going to do this, we better make it count for something, right?
Yeah.
Why you look so nervous?
I'm not
I mean,
nervous.
You know you're not going to lose, right?
Damn straight I'm not gonna lose. Oh, where are you going?
Oh, I'm going to mosey on over to the record store, you know, and just check some things out, the one that I worked in over Christmas, and just... Do you want to come?
Oh, no. You see, I'll wait for you right here when you find out you're wrong. You can go over to Elaine's and pick up some chocolate cake for me, and we can start payback right now. Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Great. Bye.
Hey, we did it.
No, they did it. Those EMTs were wonderful.
Oh, but you did such a great job with that chest tube on the pneumo from the trauma site.
Thanks. How is Mr. Miller? Any word on him?
Yeah, I just talked to Dr. Phelps. He's doing really well.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh.
Hey, Abby. Wonderful work. Nice job.
Just did what anyone would do under the circumstances.
Now, Rick is right. You were calm, you were cool, you were collected. You were all the things we want in ER. Really, it was wonderful. Now, I want you to reconsider what you and I talked about earlier, okay?
Okay.
Reconsider what?
I just kept back on my hours in the data entry job.
Abby, please don't do this. I've hurt you enough already.
This doesn't have anything to do with
Yes,
you.
come on. Now, I know how much working here has meant to you. How much it's helped you move ahead with your life. Please don't let my mistake cost you this, too.
You know, don't flatter yourself. Not every decision I make revolves around you.
Now, come on. that's not what I meant at all.
You know, I don't need your approval to move ahead with my life.
I know that.
I never said I was quitting or giving up, just the opposite. You're right. Working at this hospital does mean a lot to me, but I have a lot greater ambitions than sitting behind a computer all day.
Abby, I'm sure you do.
That's why I am making some changes. Now, obviously, my personal life is taking a turn that I wasn't expecting, so I think it's a good time for me to make some changes in my professional life, too.
Like what? What are you going to do?
I'm going to become a PA.
Physician's assistant, Abby. Honey,
I started
that's
the program
wonderful.
here at Cedars.
Well, you know, judging how well you did in ER tonight, I'm sure you're going to be a very good one. If there's any way that I could help you, just let me know.
No, thank you, Rick. I won't be needing your help.
The boys couldn't be healthier. I'll see you all next time.
Very well. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Yes. I guess we should just finish getting them dressed and we could get going, huh?
Easier said than done with this damn zipper.
Oh.
Is this a jacket that Barbara gave him?
Yeah. Nothing's too good for her great-grandson. She loves this designer stuff.
She overpaid. It's all style and no substance.
Well, here, let me help you. If I hold it on the bottom, there you go. There you go.
There. All right. Yeah, I know. It's over.
Thanks for coming, Ross.
Yeah.
I guess I should call a cab.
No, you are not going to call a cab. You're not going to wrestle with these two monkeys all by yourself. I'll give you a ride home.
Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, would you put Jason down? Keep an arm on him.
Uh-huh.
Got him?
Uh-huh.
Kevin's the bigger one, heavier one. So I guess I got him.
Thank you. Okay, come on. Oh, yes. There you
CBS proudly congratulates The Young and the Restless for its outstanding achievements. 24 years strong, and the #1 daytime drama for 9 consecutive years. Congratulations to Bill Bell and his winning team. Hold on to the feeling and don't let go.
Keep shooting, people. Simply making a few minor adjustments. Okay, that wraps up the second series. Our final assignment of the day calls for a close attention to detail. Your challenge is the same as any artist who chooses to work in this medium. You must endeavor to capture the essence of the female nude. Now, would you take your robe off now, please? Are you cold? I could close the window if you like.
I'm fine.
You sure?
Well, looks like you're stuck with me, like it or not.
Not.
You have no one else to blame but yourself. It's your own damn fault for volunteering to be my watchdog.
The judge had to remand you to someone, didn't he?
You just happened to be standing there.
As usual.
Yes, as usual. Poor Buzz in the wrong place at the wrong time. Funny thing is, all these men deciding what to do with me when I'm quite capable of taking care of myself.
Hey, baby, if the shoe fits, you know.
Don't you dare.
Look at all the trouble you got yourself into when I'm not around.
Oh, to say nothing of the trouble I get into when you are around. I warned you. I warned you, don't take responsibility for me on probation. But no, you went right ahead blithely like you always do, leaping without looking.
You're right. You know, I should watch that. I do seem to get into hot water.
Boiling. Well, it looks like we're stuck with one another. I can't leave, can I? Your son Frank in Springfield's finest, watching me like a hawk?
Nope. You get caught. They'd put you in the slammer, and you'd be in a worse mess than you're in now.
That's debatable. But it looks like we'll just have to make the best of things. Out of a very bad situation. For at least 80 days.
Well, you know, we'll just, stay out of each other's hair. Not aggravate each other and take turns with Coop.
Fine. And you can decide all the particulars the way you want them to be. You can tell me when I can eat, and when I can sleep, and when I can breathe.
Fine.
Time for Coop's bath. Is that all right with you, my lord?
Sure.
Now your kitchen can be as fresh as a country garden.
You are not gonna like what I have to tell you.
Okay, I've got something that I want to show you before.
No. You are not gonna talk yourself out of this one. No. I don't think. Oh my.
I went home, checked my CDs, figured I'd beat you to the punch.
I can't believe Marcus, you.
What's the matter? You don't want to be seen with me like this or something? What?
Oh, no, are you kidding? I mean, I love you, not your hair.
What did you just say?
I said, I love you.
Baby. Life is good.
Save it, Jay.
Save what?
The holier-than-thou lecture.
No, there's no holier-than-thou lecture. It's not my job. You can do what you want with your life.
That's right.
Answer me one question now.
What?
How come?
How come what?
Why'd you do this?
Because of you.
Because of me?
Yeah. Well, more like something you said.
What?
When we first met, I was this straight-A student, right? I mean, all I cared about was making the grade. I thought I'd find all the answers I needed in some book. But you said, you always said that life was about a whole lot more than that. It's about experience.
I said that.
You're right, Jay. For me, modeling for this class was about that. For the first time in my life, I tried something out, just for the experience of it.
That's what you call taking off your clothes in front of a whole class full of total strangers?
Yeah, the only reason I didn't go through with it is because...
Because of what, Michelle?
Because of you, okay? If you hadn't been in this class, I would have gone through with it.
No. That's a total load.
You don't know.
I know that you don't need the $30. I think you're trying to prove something. I have no idea what it is, though.
How when you pride yourself on being so clued in.
Yes, I do.
Oh, especially about women. But I'll tell you something, Jay Chamberlain. You don't have a clue about women.
Let's talk to you person. Abby, please, just 1 second. Just give me 1 minute, okay? Just 1 minute. I know that you're upset with me.
Why would I be upset with you?
Because I knew about Blake's twins.
Oh, well, you don't have to rub it in, Philip. Everybody knows I was the last
Okay,
to know.
I know you're angry. I just have something I want to tell you, all right? I went to see Ross at Thanksgiving. Did you know that?
See Ross?
Yes, I went
Why?
to tell him the truth.
Why?
Because of what happened to me when I was a kid. Rick told you about my screwed-up family, how I grew up thinking that Alan was my father?
He told me that Justin Marler is your real father.
Right, and let me tell you, finding that out after 18 years was not pretty. So...
What about now?
I don't think you ever get over something like that. So that's the point. I wanted to try to save Kevin from going through what I went through. So I went to Rick, full of righteous indignation, and told him, how dare you do this to a child, knowing what you do about my life. And I told him that I was going to go tell Ross. And I also told him that I thought it was going to come out, regardless, eventually.
Well, what happened?
So I went over to Ross's, all fired up, had my speech all set. And when I got there, and I saw him with those two children, I couldn't do it. I knew that it was the right thing to do, but I couldn't do it. See, things are not always as simple as right and wrong. It's not always that easy. Abby, I don't even know why I'm telling you this. I want you to know that I value your friendship. I really do. And I hope that you and Rick can find some way to put this thing back together.
I thought you were my friend.
I am your friend. I am.
I think we have very different ideas
Abby,
about what that means.
You have to. I'm Rick's friend, too. Please don't judge him so harshly. I don't think that there are any bad guys in this. I really don't. I think it's just a bunch of normal human beings that are caught in an impossible situation trying to get through it the best they can.
So wonderful to have them down.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ross, I'm gonna make some coffee. Do you want some?
Oh, don't go to any trouble.
No, it's no trouble.
What I mean is, no, thank you. I have to get back to the office.
I know today was hard.
Oh, God, yes, it was. Blake.
Yeah?
I have to tell you something.
#1-800-COLLECT presents Max Jerome.
It does not matter what Rick did.
What do you mean?
That doesn't have anything to do with the decisions I'm making now.
For a second, I thought you were going to say that you were going to forgive him. Oh.
For what, Philip? For fathering a child with a married woman, or for lying to me about it for months?
Either one would be okay. Both would be kind of nice.
Where I come from, people are not so careless with other people's feelings. They don't just say the words friendship and loyalty and honesty and love. They live by those
Abby,
words.
Rick loves you so much.
Don't say that. Don't. I wish you could understand.
You know what? I do understand. I do. Do you remember the other night when we were talking at the country club? You remember that?
Yes, when I was supposed to be celebrating my engagement.
Right. Do you remember you told me that the first time that you saw Rick, when he came flying in on the helicopter, remember you said you thought he was like some superhero? He's not, Abby. He's human. He makes mistakes, just like the rest of us.
When I first came here to Springfield, I was not just hearing impaired. My eyes were closed, too. And I realized that that was a sin because God gave me perfect vision, 20/20. I am a human being, too. And I am realizing that I didn't see these things because I didn't want to. And I have learned a lot since then.
Didn't you say it was Rick that opened your eyes?
I don't want to talk about Rick anymore. I have my own life to live now.
Don't give up.
I'm not giving up. No way. It may seem impossible right now, pal, but I am going to have Abby back in my life again.
What do you want to tell me, Ross? What is it?
I've set up a meeting for us next Tuesday, 8 a.m.
A meeting?
Mm-hmm. We're going to sit down with our lawyers.
Our lawyers?
And we're going to work out the terms of our divorce.
Hi, Frank. It's me. I want you to do a little favor. I want you to run a background check on Jeffrey Morgan. Yeah, I know. It's her husband. I'm trying to keep someone from making a big mistake.
This has been Guiding Light.